So I didn't plan on making a video about this again for a little while because I just made a couple back-to-back sort of, but I couldn't stop fiddling with this one battery because I fiddle. But I had an epiphany of sorts. With a couple of the car batteries that I'd been messing with, I'd noticed that if I hit them with a high amp charge for a little bit and then kind of let them cool off overnight, at first when I tested it, the numbers weren't so great. You know, the cranking amps was still a little bit low and the impedance was up and blah blah blah. But after I let it sit overnight and cool off, I noticed that some of those numbers went up. Like the cold cranking amps went up considerably, you know, the internal resistance went down considerably, and the thing that took a nosedive, or not really a nosedive, but just went down a little more than I thought it would, was the SOC, or the state of charge, would drop a little bit. So I thought, what if I put it on cycles where I can hit it with a charge for a little bit and then let it cool off, hit it with a charge for a little bit and let it cool off. But I didn't want to babysit it either. That would just take up my whole day, just running back and forth babysitting a battery. So I decided to put it on a timer. So this is what I got it hooked to, is just a little light timer, and it's basically just kind of 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off, and it just does that until I come out and disconnect the whole thing. So I don't have to babysit it. I can go about my day, but I've only done it for a few hours at a time so far. I haven't let anything sit like all day because I haven't really had a day to devote to it recently. So here's the last test that I performed on it. So I'm gonna let this sit and cool off, and I'll come back periodically throughout the day and see if the numbers change as it cools down, and I'll make sure I record those. I'll let this one cool off, and I'm gonna run it on a test real quick. Went up to 203. All right, well, that's the last one I'm gonna do today. And then I'm gonna let it sit overnight to let the battery cool off completely, and then I'll do another test in the morning to see if that brings the numbers up even more.
The next day.
All right, so it's the next day, back here with the MagnaPower that we've been looking at. Gonna do a quick test just to see what the CCAs came out to. Quick test. No, wait, not a quick test. I wanna do standard test. Out of vehicle. Normal. CCA 230. Okay, so 215. That's pretty good. I mean, that may be the best I could get it, but I'm a-okay with that because I don't remember exactly what it was. But it wasn't good. 108 is what I think it started out as. So there we go. And if you're getting anything at all out of these videos, please like and subscribe.